Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Two Gamer Dads podcast, episode 33. This time we're actually on schedule month. I think we've changed from a fortnightly podcast to a monthly podcast to a 2 months every 2 months podcast, and we're back to a fortnightly podcast for now. Anyway, welcome to the Two Gamer Dads podcast, where two little gamer dads just hang with friends and talk about stuff. And today we're joined with none other than Chris and Kwan. Hey guys, how are you doing?
Ayo.
Good, good.
We
All
have
good.
Kwan was our third guest, right?
I think so.
Kwan hasn't been on for quite some time, right?
Yes, it has been a while, I think.
Yeah. Chris, we just had him with Lam because that was the hilarious episode. But welcome back, Kwan. How are you doing?
Episode.
I'm
Yeah.
good, I'm good. Yeah, busy with work, but thanks for inviting me again. Always good to talk to you guys.
Yeah, and also you have some big news. You have some you're expecting a little one, right? Hey, sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't ask. You know is a boy, right, or girl?
It's a girl, it's a
Do you
girl.
know?
Expecting a daughter. Yeah. Yeah. I was just sharing with you guys that it's more trepidation than excitement, but let's pass it off as excitement.
Sometimes dread and excitement is often it can't really tell them apart.
Yeah. That's true.
I want to ask you guys, how has your Christmas been actually? Because it's different here from how has your Christmas been?
More or less the same, I guess.
I saw Chris cooked a goose.
Yeah, the goose was cooked.
How was it?
That was great. Much better than turkey. So
Is this a thing you do every year, or is it just something you decided to do this year?
No, first time trying it actually.
Why goose?
And yeah, white goose. Is it like actually? I don't think have I had a
Mm.
piece.
I had a very nice roast goose while I was in the UK last time I was there. So I don't know. I found a place that was selling it, so I thought, why not? Because it's not a meat that you can find very easily
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah.
but since I found a place that was selling, I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah. How did you just roast it? Did you just roast it?
Pretty
Confit?
much.
How did you?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's
And was it just you and your family?
yeah. I invited one of Grace's relatives, and one of her friends.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Mark also had a pretty
small together.
epic Christmas dinner as well, right?
Yeah. So I ordered this. It's called what sanchoku, right? It's a type of wagyu beef. I assume from Japan, because Japanese
Let
name.
me Google in Japanese sanchoku
So I was like,
wagyu.
okay, I want to get something, but I don't want to cook. I want to save time lah. So just Google like Christmas dinners, takeaway dinners in Christmas meal in Singapore delivery. I think it popped up. It's from this place called Ember, EMBER. I think they do like grilled stuff or just why?
Okay. You guys want to know what sanchoku means? I
Something.
Google. I saw the. No, it doesn't mean. Okay,
No?
so sanchoku literally means that it is like san. The word san is the Japanese word for like industry or like direct, and then choku is direct. So it's like directly from the farm to you, and then it's wagyu. So like I don't know what's the specialty, but
Yeah.
I guess it's like the farm to table kind of concept. I guess I don't know.
So I found this place online, and then they had brisket, and then they had ribs. So in my mind, right, like brisket is obviously beef, right? Or rather, I assume lah. Then I thought the ribs were pork,
No, it's beef rib.
Yeah,
Beef ribs, right?
I didn't
Oh,
I didn't register. I saw ribs and I just thought that it would be pork. So I got one of each. And then my in-laws came over. My parents came over.
Your mom doesn't eat beef.
No,
your mom-in-law doesn't
my
eat beef.
mom-in-law, doesn't eat beef.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But luckily, my mom prepared like chicken wings, and we had rice from Sedeli. You know Sedeli, right? It is like turmeric rice.
Wait, rice? Oh, I was like rice from Delhi. My rice is from my rice
white
cooker.
rice. Yeah. And then we had a flourless log cake, which was kind of weird.
Flourless
Yeah.
log cake. Okay.
Flourless log cake. So it doesn't crumble like how you would, expect a cake to crumble. It's a bit sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But okay,
that
like,
does
overall it's
not
really good.
sound
I just
appetizing at
ate
all.
the leftovers for dinner. The
question is,
beef was still
Says
really good.
why?
Yeah,
Why a flourless log cake?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
Are you
wanted to try it.
I mean,
From
unless
I would
Cincinnati,
assume
right?
that
unless
Yeah,
someone is
Cincinnati.
gluten intolerant, like why would
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Because it tastes terrible.
Inferior, yeah. It's
That bad,
inferior
flourless?
in taste.
Honestly, I wouldn't go for it again. I would.
Yeah.
I would go for
Well,
a regular cake. Yeah.
I don't
let's
mind
not,
it.
let's not pretend here.
It wasn't
What they-
terrible, but
yeah,
I would just eat a normal cake over a flourless log cake.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
the texture is a bit weird. Because it clumps together, right? So like when you're eating it, it's kind of like eating a fudge almost.
Mm.
You get what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Sticky instead of.
That doesn't
crumbly.
sound terrible.
That sounds
quite
like beef of
appealing,
the
actually.
fudges than anything else.
Yeah.
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 What did Quan have?
Just a potluck with family. So everybody brought
Ah.
stuff over. I made some mash, made some beef rib, like a prime rib thing. That's about it.
Nice.
Nice. I celebrate Christmas alone. I think 'cause Christmas is such a non-event in Japan. It's
No
like it's so
KFC?
funny, As in, so Christmas is a romantic holiday in Japan. Is I mean, minus don't ignore Kentucky lah. Kentucky is a propaganda marketing scam. But like, if you talk to people, right? Like when I talk to the university students that I hang out with, right, that I work with, they tell me like their answers. Oh, how are you gonna celebrate? They tell me like, because I don't have a girlfriend, I will be spending time with my family. So it's like the preface is like I don't have a partner, so I have to spend time with my family.
So it's like what? It's Valentine.
It's and do you know Japan's Valentine's Day is not the same as our
It's
Valentine's
different,
Day?
right? It's
They
White
have
Day
two
and Black Day,
Valentine's
right?
No, Valentine's Day and White's Day. They don't have Black
okay.
Day. It's not Black Day.
I think in
It's
Taiwan
just Valentine's Day.
is also the.
Oh, is
the
it Black
same,
Day?
Yeah, in Korea
it's-
also. Yeah,
February the guys give
the
to
guys
the girls,
give,
and
then
then
the girls give
March
back.
the guys no. So
Reverse.
February girls give to the guys, then March guys give to the girls.
Yeah.
So if you get the chocolate back from the guy you like, then you're happy. Like if not, then you said.
Saktama.
But it's really very strange because on Christmas Day it's not a holiday. So basically, like on this year Christmas was on Monday, right? So everybody just everybody went back to work. So Christmas felt really strange. It's like there's no. Then they tear down all the lights on Christmas Day. So on Christmas Day, like all the lights are gone. So it just feels weird. So I just went to my butcher and got Wagyu for $25 and ate like a king.
Wow.
Alright.
Nice.
Thank you.
Now I'll be sad when I go back. No. I can't wait. Recently I saw. I'm going back in 2 weeks time, right? And I happen to. You guys know this YouTube channel called the Best Ever Food Review Show? Have you seen before? He's this guy called Sunny. He lives in Vietnam. He's married to Vietnamese. He's American. He's like this redneck American guy. But he recently went to Malaysia to like review food, and I was like, dang. He went through like the whole standard of like sambal stingray, oloa, all your classic hawker food, and I was like, dang, I'm so ready for hawker food already.
I'm sure you are.
I give you a week and then you'll be like, okay, I'm good.
It's okay. I'm only here for 6. No. I think I'll be okay. I've been waiting for it for quite some time already. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, how is the COVID situation in Singapore now?
There's a new wave lah.
Yeah, I mean I know that, but like, do you guys have what's your personal experience?
My personal experience is pretty bad. So my mom got it, my cousin got it, my 2 aunties and 2 uncles got it. But surprisingly, Meredith has avoided. Yeah.
What about the rest?
I mean, I've had a few friends get it, but that's about it.
So when you
Yeah.
get it, you just it's just a flu. You just stay at home. Just don't go
Yeah,
hospital.
I mean, and most of them recovered really quickly. Like they
Uh-huh.
started testing negative after like 3 days or something. So,
Okay.
mm.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I wanted to ask you before we start our the main topic is we're going to talk about our top 3, not top 3. Like, I didn't want to limit to 3, but just top things of the year and what you're looking forward to next. I wanted to ask you, did you guys have any New Year resolutions this year?
always.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. Okay, Quan, you can think about it if you have any. Chris, what was your New Year's resolution this year?
I had a few. Well,
Yeah,
okay,
go
maybe
ahead.
2 or
Go
3.
ahead.
I just generally to like be healthier.
Mm.
The usual. That's the one that's always there. This is part of the segment, right? Are we doing this now, or are you going to do this later?
Yeah, we'll just do it now. I just figured,
Well,
Sorry,
I mean,
yeah.
one of them that I actually managed to meet this year was that I said I was going to paint up 2 combat patrols of Warhammer so that I could finally play a game. So I did that, and then some.
Wait, how
So-
many? But how many units are in a patrol?
Depends on the faction, but I mean, I painted them. I've got 2 of them, and then obviously I've gone way beyond that now. So
Uh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What
So
about,
that's one of the few. There's one of the few resolutions that actually
Actually
happened. So
Yeah. Quan, do you have any? If not, I'll go to Marv's first.
I think mine was more work related. So managed to hit
Oh.
certain work related stuff, which was good.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, that was good. Managed to finish that. Yeah, so that's
it's
good.
got boring. Next, boring.
Do you have- okay, I'll ask you later about your next year's. Do you have any? Do you guys do? I mean, okay, Chris said he does New Year's resolutions, but do you guys generally do New Year's resolutions? Not
Nope.
really.
Not for me.
Marv and I did it this year, at the start. I don't know whether Marv remembers. Do you remember?
I don't remember mine. Something to do with playing more games, right?
So let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you yours, and you tell me whether you achieved it. Because I have it here.
Definitely play more games, Marv.
The first one was that you want to finish 4 more single player games.
Easy.
Okay, because Marv is as shown by his Steam review, he spends 98% of his time on Lost Ark, which is not a single player.
Easy.
Okay, well, yeah. So
Oh, we
he
see as a
finished
fail,
4 last year. I think it's like Fallen Order. I can't remember what's his 4 last year. And then he said maybe aim for 5. So Marv, do you think you hit 5 this year?
I hit more than
Think how?
5.
Is it
I'm pretty
RE4?
sure.
Is it RE4?
Yeah, I did RE4. I did Spider-Man
You did
2, Dead Space,
You did Space?
Alien Isolation. I can't remember.
Still have not finished Ghost of Tsushima, by the way.
Yeah, still haven't finished that. What else did I finish?
And then, you're not finished Dave the Diver, right? What are you playing on the deck?
No, I haven't finished Dave the
You just
Diver
need to
for
look
sure.
at your Steam year in review and you know the answers.
I played. Okay, I didn't finish Control. Okay, they said it. Okay, I didn't play many games on Steam. I only played like 16 games on Steam.
So you play on your
Because-
but you also didn't play your
because you
PS5.
of your time in one game.
PS5 was mainly Spider-Man 2 lah. I'm still
yeah.
I'm still working on Horizon
Okay.
for my PS5.
What?
I'm halfway through Jedi Survivor.
Oh no.
How's it? Is it worth playing? Is it worth
Oh,
getting?
I finished Arkham Knight.
It's awesome.
Jedi Survivor
it's awesome.
is good.
It's awesome. I finished
Yeah,
it.
I'm just sad that it's not fixed on the deck until now.
No, it's not gonna. But it's perfectly playable if you have a good
Yeah.
PC. So
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
I finished Arkham Knight finally.
Wow.
Okay, so that's
Blast from the past. Arkham
I
Knight.
finished
Yeah, man.
FF7 remake integrate. So the DLC. I don't
that
know
was
if that counts.
the DLC.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's like 7 already lah.
Okay, not bad. Quite good.
Give you.
Yeah.
What about your second one? Is to get your masters, which no.
Yeah, so that one met a stumbling
But out
block.
of, that one out of his controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
But
one
I'm playing
control.
again. I'm playing again this year. I mean next year.
Yeah.
All the
And
best.
your third one was to exercise more.
I'll definitely
And then
exercise
bracket.
more.
Health screening.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
but recently we
so the
yeah,
house
go
screening,
ahead.
I think I shared with you the couple
Yeah.
of episodes back, right? It was pretty good. Like everything was within the recommended range already. But then my most recent one, like the one that I did earlier this month, everything was good except my, is it LDL, the bad cholesterol?
That cholesterol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it went slightly above the recommended range, but yeah lah. I mean, when like staycation, then when had so much eating and stuff. So
Recency effect, is it?
yeah, because that one
Yeah.
that one's about 1 month. It measures about 1 month worth of like the past 1 month lah, of your health. Yeah. So yeah lah, I think overall it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I
That's
hit
good. That's
most of my
good.
goals.
Yeah, you hit most of it. Some are out of your control. Mine was to finish a game every month, so 12 games throughout the year. Easy. Finish. I think I finished more than 24 games actually. I think I finished 2 games
Nice.
a month. I wanted to finish Disco's Elysium and Outer Wilds. I did not finish Outer Wilds, but I quit Disco Elysium after 10 hours. I was like, nope. It's not for me. Did any of you finish it? Did any of you play it?
I played.
I played for like 10 minutes. Not even 10
Yeah.
hours. and then refund.
Too much words.
Yeah, too much reading, man. My God.
Yeah, I can get why people like it, but I'm like, it's not for me. And after 10 hours, I'm like, it's not going to get better. So I just, okay, I'm done. My second was to learn to snowboard, but that's not happening this year because I'm going back to Singapore during the winter season. So
No,
next year,
how long are you here for?
I'll be in Singapore until end of Feb. So it's kind of bad because that's when like Jan to Feb is like the best.
Can
It's like
but no, but you just can you can just it's
Technically.
spring skiing, it's fine. No problem.
But when I go back, like when I come back in March, I'll be busy with like I said, I gotta get back to work and everything. So well, it's okay. I'll be here for a little bit longer, so I'm pretty sure I can.
Are you gonna move house?
And then I want to. So we're just constantly praying that every day, not every day lah, but like twice a week, Mary and I will check like the our version of property. Is it Property Guru?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we like look and see whether there's any houses that are suitable for us. But so far none, so we'll just wait and see. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the meat and potatoes of this podcast, this episode. We're gonna kind of like do a year in review for the four of us. Kind of like going through some of the top things we've done, or okay. Let's start with. I'm not gonna go in order because I think since we just talked about games, let's talk about food. So I wanted to ask you guys what you don't have to specifically say 3 if you don't have 3. If you have more, you can say more as well. But what are your top food experiences of 2023, if you remember them?
Who you want to go first?
Do I want to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
See, when you're spoiled with so much wagyu every day, right?
Wow, bro.
No, not really. So actually, of course, there's the Japanese, because I eat like Japanese food almost every. But okay, the thing about eating in Japan, right, is that when you come to Japan for holiday, you eat all the like sushi and like the expensive food, right, or your tonkatsu. But honestly, that's not really what Japanese people eat on a daily basis. They eat like your konbini onigiri. They eat like your teishoku. They eat like. Do you guys ever eat at like Sukiya, Yoshinoya, and Maru, like those like gyudon shops? They eat
In
that
Japan?
on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the fast food.
Oh, do you know Sukiya's in Singapore now?
Yeah.
As in the gyudon shop.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
chain.
It's been
is
Singapore
it
for
good?
quite a while already,
Yeah.
Sukiya.
For a while lah.
Mm.
I've
Is
only
it
I've only
any-
eaten there like once before. Yeah, and it's the things that I have never eaten it in Japan, so I can't compare. Chris, have you?
I've eaten at some of these places lah. I mean, the food is. I mean, taste wise is about the same. The only difference is that it's a lot cheaper in Japan because these places are considered budget options there, right?
But okay,
Yeah.
so but tell me if I'm wrong, because I cannot eat Yoshinoya in Singapore. Like like it's so bad. The food is so bad. But like Yoshinoya in Japan is like good. Like I will willingly eat it.
Mm.
So is Sukiya the same?
Never eaten the Sukiya here.
I've never eaten Sukiya in Japan, so I can't compare.
Okay. I'm definitely not gonna try when I'm back in Singapore. So but okay. So for me, right, one of the top there's a ramen shop that I always frequent. His name is called Dashiro. I don't think I brought any of you here, but it is a shoyu based ramen. And because in Sendai, I think I told you guys this before, like in Toku area, generally people prefer the word for it is sappari, which is like more refreshing style ramen. So in Singapore, you generally eat like tonkotsu ramen, right? That's the standard, right? Most places are tonkotsu ramen,
Yep.
the creamy pork bone based ramen. It's not easy to find in where I am. But this Dashiro place, I go there at least once every 2 weeks, I think, to eat that ramen over there. So it's not really my top food experience in terms of like this is surreal, but it is like some place that I look forward to go to every 2 weeks or so to have like my ramen fix. The second place that I remember is the place that I went with Marianne for our anniversary. We had like a yakitori omakase. Like they grill, so you don't get to choose what they give you in terms of what the yakitori is, But man, the yakitori was so good. The only bad thing was that they serve you the skewers so dang slowly. Like they give you a skewer every 10 minutes. But how
Oh.
fast do you finish the skewer?
Few seconds.
10 seconds, maybe you're
Yeah.
done with it.
This seems to defeat the purpose of yakitori, in my opinion.
So it's really long. I think the whole yakitori, there was 16 is a 16 course yakitori, but it took 2 hours to go through the whole meal.
Wow.
Damn,
So that was my only.
I'll
the food
finish a
was really
16 course yakitori in like 3 minutes.
good. So,
Just order all 16 sticks and just eat it all in one shot.
that's the bad. The good thing is that when it comes to you, it's like it's perfectly cooked. The temperature is the perfect temperature. You can eat it straight away. You don't need to like wait for it to cool down, or whatever. But the bad thing was that I think if it was shortened to an hour, that would be the perfect meal. But yeah, so those were my top food experiences for this year. What about you guys? Let's go with yeah. Marv, you go ahead lah.
I can go. Yeah. I haven't really been exploring much places this year, but I think, do we have to rank them?
No, you don't need to rank it.
But
You can if you
okay.
want.
Yeah, I don't think I'll rank them, but one of them is definitely Rameshima lah. The number one on Tabelog
Yeah.
That's the one that you.
in Tokyo.
That's one you went and eat on your own, right?
Yeah.
That's
That's the
ramen.
one. That's the one that Chris just went lah. The one where they write the name. We went early.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty good. Okay, not pretty good, but definitely I think
It's
I
in
would go
Tokyo.
back there again if I had the chance.
Mm.
Yeah. The other one another one that I had.
Sorry, I asked, do you guys all have the shoyu or the shio?
I had to show you.
What did I have?
I don't know what Marv had.
Was it black? Was it brown?
Let me check. I think I had to show you.
It should be the shoyu. Like, I think from what I read, it seems like the shoyu is
Yeah, I think I had to
the
show
thing
you.
to eat.
Because I didn't choose, I went in and then the guy
You didn't
obviously-
choose?
Yeah, he knew that I was a foreigner, right? So he just told me like get this.
Omakase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he told me get the special. Then I was like,
Guy.
Yeah, but then the special you've got Shio and Shoyu. There's 2 specials.
yeah, see, I didn't choose. He just chose for me. Yeah.
He just chose the
You
one
know
that he had.
what
He wanted
rubbish.
more.
The most margin from he gave you. Lah.
Okay, it's clear brownish.
Then it's shio.
The balance is Shoyu, I think.
But if it's clearish, it should be shio lah. Unless it's like a bit darker brown.
Okay,
Well, I
let me
don't know. This is the one that has dumplings inside, right? It's 2
Yeah.
dumplings.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Let me send the picture.
I will say that I like their queuing system. I wish more people would. I wish.
Yeah.
You think more? I wish more ramen stores would take their.
Yep.
The concept of queuing for 2 hours is ridiculous.
I like the write down and then you
It's a
come back. and-
Shio, I think.
Yeah, so I had that. It was good.
That looks like shio.
Yeah,
It
that's
does
Shio.
look very good.
Yeah, that's Shio.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
shio.
I want to bring like Sherilyn there. Yeah. Is
Yeah.
that
What is that white thing in the middle?
Chicken? Is it chicken?
the white thing in the middle?
Like,
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
chicken,
like
I
it looks
Yeah,
like
the chicken
right?
chop
It's like
suey.
chicken breast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then the other one that I had on my list is this omakase place in Singapore called Q by Shun Sui. I think Yang Guan has gone
Q?
before.
Q.
Yeah.
Like
they had-
nine?
Oh,
like
right.
nine.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I have. Yep.
Like
So
9?
their gimmick or their draw is, I think the final dish before the dessert is a
Mm.
little bowl of rice, and then he takes out like a plate of
the unlimited
Ikura.
Mm.
ikura.
then he says, "Tell me when to stop." Then he just goes and
Ladles it on.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was pretty good. Yeah, I
How
went
much
there for
is it?
my birthday. I don't remember. Sherilyn paid.
Like quite. Oh, do you remember 200? 200
Uh,
something?
it's less than that.
No, it's less than that. I
Oh,
think it's
oh,
not
really?
that
expensive. Yeah.
It's not that expensive.
That's not too
it's
bad,
not
actually.
super expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. And you went for dinner, right?
Yes, I went for dinner.
Yeah. It's quite reasonable, to be fair.
Yeah, 99 plus apparently.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
And my last one, or my third one, is actually the line at Shangri-La.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
is it
Yes.
good now?
okay.
Yeah.
The thing is that I haven't gone to the line in many years. So the last time I went to the line was before they even like renovated the whole place. That was how long ago. So I think I was probably like a teenager. The last memory of me going to the line was not teenager, was when I was in I think, if I'm not wrong, like year 1 or year 2 of NS.
Mm.
So that's the last time I went to the line.
It's like half a lifetime ago, man.
Yep. Then recently I went there for staycay. The family staycay.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously, there's dinner because they give like credits, right?
Yeah.
So we went there for dinner. It was actually pretty good, eh. So we went for the Christmas one.
How does it compare to like, your colony and your
Okay.
other places?
The most recent one that I can compare to was I went to Embu. Is it Embu? Yeah, Embu. It's the old Melt, the one at Mandarin
Oh,
Oriental.
okay.
So
Yep.
they rebranded, right?
Mhm.
So I went there for my wedding anniversary. Line is better. Like line spread is easily like 50% more. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it was good lah. Yeah.
The line was like my favorite when I was also a kid, right? Like Shangri-La buffet was like
Yes.
when you're a teenager, you go there for your birthday and you just
Yeah,
whack.
just whack. Make them lose money.
Yeah, correct.
They
Now you go
won't
there, you
lose
lose
money.
money. Now you go there, you
They
lose
won't
money.
lose money. How much is it? Isn't it like
It's damn
80,
expensive.
90?
It's quite
Like,
expensive.
Okay,
100?
it's because I went
Yeah.
for the Christmas spread, right? It's 140
Yeah.
Ooh, per person.
Wow.
plus, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, but
Okay.
regular is
140
like
plus, that's $170.
regular is like
basically.
100, I think. I can't
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
For 140, you better be good, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
but it was
you
really
can get
good.
a
lah.
lot of things for 140.
Yeah. It was so good that we went twice.
So you spent $280. Jeez.
No, the second one was paid for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are my 3.
All right. Chris, what are the top food experience you've had in 2023?
I don't know, man. So many. Like, I think if I start talking about them,
Wow.
we'll just be here. We'll just be here all night, man. So
You lead a good life, Chris.
Just give us one or two. Then if you can't give us all of it.
I mean, to summarize, anytime you go to Japan, so basically everything in Japan, like whatever lah, right? I mean, I search out the things that I like to eat, so all the yakiniku places, all the ramen places. Very nice burger place that I tried for the first time, which also sells a very interesting curry on the side.
This is in Japan?
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
I can't remember the name of the station anymore, but it is somewhat near the Team Labs and the new fish market.
Oh, okay.
That part of Tokyo.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact name of the station. The name is long. Yeah, pretty good burger. I would go back, I think. What else? I mean, the recent trip to the States.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
I mean, I've been a huge fan of Thomas Keller for a very long time, so this time when we went there, I ate at every single one of his restaurants. So there's that. I think that experience is hard to beat. That's definitely at the top, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But it's all courses, right? It's like a set course menu, right?
No, so he's got, basically, like, because obviously he's been, like in this business for a long time, like a lot of his proteges have grown up and opened their own places. Like they're all part of this. He has like an umbrella group where like there are a lot of different types of restaurants under that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ate at all of them.
Yeah.
And some of them are like from very simple like Mexican. There's a Maxi. It's got a Mexican, like a Tex-Mex kind of place. All the way up to his flagship, I suppose.
Okay. Cool. What about Kwan?
I think what is most striking is we had a company offsite. Well, not really company, more like a team offsite, right, to Phuket, and we rented one of those villas, right, and it comes with a house cook.
Oh,
Right. Yeah. So we decided to do first night dinner there, and like this house cook just came, and then she brought like all the ingredients and everything, and she started cooking super amazing stuff, right? Like crab green curry, your typical like Thai food, right? but it was amazing, freaking life changing kind of food, right? Down to the red ruby dessert that they made and the mango sticky rice, right? Really one of the best like meals we had there, and like we went to some really good restaurants there as well, right? But the thing that really sticks with me is just that house cook one that just like brought her own ingredients and cooked for us. Yeah, so that was really good.
Is it a sit down meal or is it like everybody just mingle, then she just cooks on the side and puts it out in front of you?
No, so
Or is
she
it like
prepares. It's like home cooked, right? Like she prepares all these dishes and then she puts it in
Yeah.
front of you on a long table, and then you all sit down and you eat. lah. It's
Oh.
nothing fancy, lah, right? It's like just a home
No, it's
cooked.
good. Home cooked.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, but it
very
was
good.
really wonderful. Everything was really fresh and like wonderful taste.
Mm.
I think the other one that stood out again was with colleagues. We went to La Bonne Funk in Singapore, right? And what they do is just, I mean, I guess they're just like experimenting with dishes, right? Trying to do like local but like as contemporary as possible. So that was really good. And I think if you guys haven't gone, there are two outlets. There's one at like Holland Village, and there's one
What's it called?
La Bonne Funk.
What the heck is that?
Yeah. So Chu, when you come back, I'll bring you lah. E hasn't tried it also, and she saw the food, and she was
This one at
definitely
Club Street.
yeah, the one at Club Street. Correct. These are the two outlets. Yeah, it's not cheap, but it's very good food.
Okay.
And then the last one was a place called Focal, where I don't know if you guys have heard of Magic Square, where basically local aspiring chefs come to just experiment again, right? And then they were a place where they could kind of like experiment, but I think the concept was quite hard to maintain, so they've changed it to Focal, where like these guys who were part of the Naked Fin just basically ran the restaurant. And again, it's about making local like flavors, but in a more contemporary kind of like effort again. And it was really good, right? Like really blew your mind. Every single dish tasted different. Every single dish was local, but like given this, global kind of like palette. Yeah, and again, not too expensive, right? So again, like I think dinner was like sub 200. I mean, like 100 plus lah, close to 200. Yeah, but it's really good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I mean, I've not.
It's good. It looks good, right?
I mean, I like it's just the. Okay. To be fair, I'm not really in like the restaurant scene. Like I always, I mean, in Singapore or in Japan, but like to see this, I think it's kind of cool that like Singapore is like developing its own like local restaurant scene.
Yeah.
Obviously, our hawker food is the best, but like the restaurant scene.
So they elevated it. They had this like min kiam kueh with like champedak, like kind of like gel on it, and then coconut ice cream, right? So they do all these kind of fancy, like not fancy lah, but just like making local cuisine a little bit more contemporary and global. Yeah.
So I look at the menu, right? It's like they take like atas ingredients from like other countries. Like they take chutoro tartar and they put like kujo negi and what is this, belinjo or something like that. Or they use what's the other one? They use Shizuoka farm mackerel and they put Indian chili on it.
That was beautiful. That was really wonderful. Yeah, that was very good. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Now let's go a bit to things that like top games that you played this year. I don't know whether you guys have played a lot of games this year. I've played way too many games. But I wanted to get since Marv has only a limited supply of games to choose from, right? Let's start with Marv. Okay, and I'll caveat this by saying you don't necessarily need to have finished the game, all right? It's just games that you enjoy, and it doesn't need to have came out this year either. It's just a game that you may have played this year.
Okay, so top 3.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2, obviously. I don't think I need to really explain much. I'm just disappointed that there is no DLC. I don't know if you guys have been following the leaks.
No, they're making the next game is Venom, right?
Yeah, so there's no DLC of Spider-Man 2, but the next mini game is Venom in 2025. So
why is it a mini game? What do you mean?
It's like the mouse, the shorter.
So Spider-Man 1 came out, right? Then after that they had 3 DLCs for Spider-Man 1. Then they had Miles Morales, which was like how many hours? Maybe like 10 hours
12.
or so? 12 hours?
12 hours.
Yeah, compared to Spider-Man 1, which was like maybe 20-25
mean,
hours.
5 hours.
Plus
Yeah.
DLC is like maybe 30 hours. So
Yep.
Venom is the Miles Morales of Spider-Man 2. But
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 itself will not have any DLC, according to the leaks lah. So I was quite sad because I think Spider-Man 2 was. And there's a lot of complaints about Spider-Man 2 on Reddit, but I think it's fine. A lot of people say like it's not very well done. I'm like, huh?
What?
It's really
It's
good.
just more Spider-Man, guys.
Yeah.
The same as the first game, just more of it.
So it's that's on my list.
Yeah.
I also have Dead Space, which I think Ian Cho is. You're gonna play it, right? You started, right?
I mean, I started it, then I got scared, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna finish my other games first. I'll come back to it later.
No, okay.
The remaster, is it?
Yeah, the
remake.
remaster.
So
Yeah, it's on Game Pass, so
my advice to you is to play in bursts, like play like 20-30 minutes max.
yeah.
Like open all the windows, turn on all the lights, and then play it.
Yeah. Or play with somebody in the room with you, like if Marian's in the room with you, then you play.
But all the windows is winter. It's cool and blowing.
Immersion.
That adds to the atmosphere because
Yeah,
you're in
man.
space, right? So
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's super good lah. I actually would.
Okay,
would
it is.
yeah.
It is fun.
I would recommend it to anybody who wants to try.
I mean, it was a really good. It was a classic.
Hmm.
It was first made in 2007, and they just
Yeah.
remastered
made
it to be
better.
better, right?
Yeah, they made
Yeah.
it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. And then my third one is actually Alien Isolation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost all the.
Oh yeah. What the?
So
That's
Alien,
very
RE4
surprising.
didn't make your list, bro. RE4
sorry,
didn't
what?
make your list.
No,
Bro, where's
Sorry,
Lost
sorry.
Ark?
it's on
The-
my
the-
honorable. I wouldn't put Lost Ark in any of the top. It's definitely
The
not
game-
a top game.
The game you
So
spend the most time on is not
It's,
the
it's
game.
the same as I wouldn't put WoW
What?
in my top
So
like
what?
3 games when I'm playing. You know,
No. If we did this on the time where Legion came out, you would have put Legion.
Legion, yes lah. Legion, yes. Okay,
Yeah,
if you were to say specific experiences within games,
Yeah.
then there are certain experiences within Lost Ark that I would say are my top gaming experience of 2023.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
Lost
But
Ark
not
as
the
a
game.
game, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As in, you've got like so many hours in it, right? The highs are like a tiny blip compared
Yeah.
to the thousands of hours that you put
if
into
not
it.
for the program that I found, I wouldn't be playing it lah. Yeah, but yeah. So Alien Isolation is, I had it for a very very long time,
Yeah.
and I just didn't play it. But
It's a horror game, right? Alien Isolation.
it's a survival game lah.
Survival. Wow.
So
What other genre
there is
can it
no
be?
way for you to kill the alien.
Maybe it's a shooter.
I mean, it's a shooter. It's an FPS, but you can't kill the alien. You can
Oh.
only scare it away when it comes for you. But most of the time, you have to hide because you need to conserve your ammo.
Oh, so it's like Alien 1 lah. It's like playing through Alien 1, right?
It's like playing through Alien 1 because you have
Ah,
to use your
okay.
ammo to fight other humans and androids, right? Rogue
Got it.
androids. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and obviously, you have the classic motion tracker thing.
Yep.
So if you think the alien is nearby, your best bet is to hide instead of trying to scare it away.
The game we
Yeah.
played, the one that caused co-op. The Fireteam Elite,
Alien
is it?
Fireteam.
Fireteam Elite, yeah.
Oh, that was good. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. So on honorable mentions, I do have RE4. Yeah. And I have Alan Wake 2, work in progress. Finished
Okay.
3 chapters already so far.
All 4 horror games.
Yeah, but Alan Wake 2 is really good. It plays more
Yeah.
like a movie than a game.
It is.
Half the time
it
you're
is one
watching cutscenes, and the cutscenes are not CGI, right? A lot of them are
Yeah.
real life.
Real,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow. Yeah, they're
that
filmed,
guy
they're
Sam
filmed.
Lake and I don't know what's the other actor's name. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have some famous people also lah. You know Sean Ashmore, right? You know Sean Ashmore?
the Animorph guy.
Not Animorph. Come on. I mean, yes, Animorph, but he was Iceman in X-Men.
No, guys, I only know him.
right.
I only know him as Jake from Animorphs.
Yeah, but yeah, he's Jake from Animorphs. Yeah. So yeah, he's also in Alan Wake 2.
Okay.
See.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
those are
Okay.
my games.
I have the biggest list, so I'll go last. Let's go. Okay, if you guys don't have like top games, you can also talk about top like maybe movies that or stuff that you've watched as well. Let's go to Kwan.
I didn't play a lot of games, as you all know. This year has been rather dry, but with the games that I played, I guess it's less horror filled than Mars, more kiddie.
no one is.
Mine's a little bit more PG. I think the game that stands out is actually Hogwarts, right?
Uh,
Yeah, it was quite good. It was like like being in the movie. I think the storyline was quite good. The gameplay was quite good. It hooked me in for a good like almost 20 hours, which I know is not long, but like you guys know me, so that's pretty good for me, right? Yeah. Then the other one is of course BG3 lah, right? That one has hooked me, and I've managed to finish until Act 2, which again another like achievement for me, right? Yeah. Although I haven't played anything past Act 2, so Act 3 I haven't even started.
Act 2 is like almost 40 plus hours already.
I think I speed ran through it lah, so my total game time is like 30 maybe. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. To be fair, I think it kind of said that I do think Act 3 is the weakest act actually.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not missing much lah, huh?
As in, I think there's a lot of good stuff in Act 3, like because when you get to Act 3, it's like the combination of all your storylines, right? Like every character storyline that comes in Act 3, right? But like I felt like it kind of loses, like the main story kind of loses steam, because like Chris, have you played it yet?
No.
Because basically, the main quest is about the Mind Flayer, right? That whole storyline kind of loses steam, I think, in Act 3. That's the main.
Okay, so to be fair, I do feel like that this entire Baldur's Gate 3 kind of story, it's a little bit like too disparate. Like even from the offset, right? You don't feel like it's good continuity, like Neverwinter Nights or like something like that. That was very story driven. This one is like small stories being patched together, right? Yeah.
I just think the quality of each of the individual small stories is so good that it can overshadow the main story.
Yeah, but you sense that you lose that sense of epicness, lah. I guess I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
okay.
and I think the last game would be, and I know all of us played this, Diablo 4. That was the other game that we spent a lot of time on, but in the end it was just all for naught.
For 2 weeks, we played
Freaking waste of our time.
Okay, like not really. To be fair, we paid what, $70 for a game that we played quite like at least hours?
30 hours. Yeah, 20-30 hours. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, and it's free. So I mean, in a sense, seasons are free, right? So we can always go back to it eventually. It's not like a live service in terms of like extension yet.
I got what progression pass nonsense, right?
Yeah, it's season 2 already, right? I think it's season 2 already.
Yes, it's Season of the Blood. Yep, Season of Blood.
Yeah. I thought it's not bad, but I'm not going back anyway. Ain't going back. What about Chris?
I think for myself, top games. One of them is definitely Pillars of Eternity 2. So that's one for me. Currently playing my way through Rogue Trader, so I think that's got to be on there.
Warhammer. That's a TRPG, right?
CRPG, yeah.
Is it C or TRPG?
Same developer, right?
CRPG. Well, no, it's the it's the people who made Pathfinder, who made the Pathfinder game.
Right. Okay.
I mean, Pathfinder would probably be on like an honorable mentions thing. I think Dave the Diver's got to be up there. Great game. Yep. Honorable mentions, things that like Valheim's always good. I've played a lot of BattleTech over the years.
That's like a Mech Warrior style game, right?
No, it's a turn-based strategy game.
Oh, as in like Fire Emblem style, or like just like TRPG kind?
More like XCOM, right?
Yeah, more like XCOM.
More like XCOM. So TRPG style. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I play a modern version of that. I've got a lot of hours.
Are you excited for Avowed? Have you heard of Avowed?
Oh, Bethesda, right?
Of course, I've heard of Avowed. Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
That's the new
Obsidian.
Skyrim in the Pillars of Eternity Universe? It is, right? Yep. Pillars of Eternity Universe.
Yep.
Yeah, coming out next year.
I mean, I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not sure.
It's by Obsidian, right? The Fallout New Vegas people, right?
No, Obsidian's the publisher, so it's being made by.
The developer is Obsidian, right?
Is developers Obsidian? So it's not.
I think.
Published by Xbox.
GG.
Yeah. I think it's developed by Obsidian. It's developed by
Yeah.
Obsidian, so it is
Yeah,
made by the.
I don't know.
By the-
I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't know. They've never done anything like it, so I guess we'll see. It could be either really good or really crap. I have no idea. But I mean, I'll definitely play it.
It's Fantasy Starfield.
That's not.
All
You
right.
not say that because that just means it's gonna be shit, right?
Okay. Let's not trigger out Xbox fans. With any.
Wait, they've made Skyrim, right? So should be okay, what? Oh,
no, they
that's
didn't make
Bethesda.
Skyrim.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Bethesda.
Yeah.
Obsidian made Fallout New Vegas, I think.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only. Yeah, they're the only ones that made the Fallout games outside from Bethesda. Okay. For mine, I have my favorite game I played this year is Sekiro. So I played it like when it first came out, and I just got super frustrated. Like I like playing Souls games, right? But okay, this is a secret, right? I've never actually finished a Souls game before. I've played a lot of them. I've played Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, now Sekiro, Elden Ring. I've never actually finished it. So does that make me a fraud? No, I don't.
Yes.
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 At least I finished my horror
Ring,
games, man.
I finished more Souls games than any of you, but anyway.
No, that's not a thing. I know that I don't like it, so I don't play it. But like if you, finish it. Like, why not?
Yeah, so I couldn't get a hang of Sekiro because it feels really different from the other Souls games because it's really fast, right? And they changed the system from a dodge roll system to a parry system. Yeah, and the way that I explain Sekiro to people is that Sekiro is like a game that you have to be perfect for 30 seconds, and you can kill the boss in 20 to 30 seconds if you are perfect for that 30 seconds. But in Dark Souls, you can't. Dark Souls rewards good consistency, so you can mess up, but you have to be good, relatively good most of the time. But in Sekiro, you can't just do that. You have to be perfect for like 30 seconds.
Got burst.
And once you do it, the boss just dies. Yeah. So once that like kind of clicked in my head, and I started like memorizing how the boss moves. I thought I understand why people put Sekiro as one of their top games of like among the Soulsborne games. I like it so much that I looked for another, because there's not really much games like Sekiro, like the parry system. So now I'm actually playing through Lies of P on Game Pass.
It's
So
good.
that's yeah, it's good. It's good. But not Sekiro good, but good.
It's we have Bloodborne at home.
Okay, I played both Bloodborne and Lies of P, and it's not is that, that meme, right? It's like the quality is like a huge drop off, right? But I would say like Lies of P is like 90% there already compared to
Not
Bloodborne.
bad.
I have a question. Who's P?
Pinocchio.
He's Pinocchio.
Would you recommend Lies of P for people who don't play Souls games?
Definitely not, right? Surely.
Yeah, actually, okay, people say that Lies of P is hard, but I actually think Lies of P is a good entry point for a lot of people because it's very linear. So, like, in a sense, that even though it's difficult, it's not, you won't get lost in it. Like, I find I found Elden Ring to be too open world for some people. Like, they just get lost in it. I don't want to do this
I have
anymore.
a suggestion for people who don't play or have never played Souls games before. Play Monster Hunter World. Serious. Yeah.
Different kind of game, but
Yeah.
similar in the sense that you have to like memorize.
Because
Okay,
the
but I
combat
would say-
concept is similar, but it's way more forgiving. Right?
But I would say the difference between Monster Hunter and Souls games is that in Monster Hunter you master your weapon. Like the whole idea is to master the weapon.
It's both. You
And
master
the Souls game,
weapon
you master
and
the
you
plot.
also memorize. You have to memorize the monsters.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
moveset.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. But I think Lies of P is a good entry point. I think also it's a very pretty game. So you kind of like, for people like Kwan who likes pretty games, like it's a good entry point. And because in Lies of P you can play the dodging style or you can play the parry style. So you have like a variety of styles to play with. While with like other Dark Souls games you can only dodge. You don't play a parry game.
Is the storyline of Lies of P even like worth getting into?
It is better than okay, this is gonna trigger Souls fans because Souls games, right? Like the storytelling is very abstract. Like it's a very like you have to like read the lore.
Yeah,
you
correct.
kind of draw. Yeah, Lies of P is like they tell you the story.
Okay.
Like so it's not like you're by the end of it, like as you go through the level, right? You kind of like you read notes and you get story bits. You're like, okay, I know who's the final boss in this stage already. Like you get a sense of like you play Souls games, you're like, who the heck is this final boss? Then you see you're like, I never knew you. Like I don't know who you are, but I'm just gonna fight you. So Lies of P is quite good in that respect, and it's also on Game Pass. So if you're not too sure, you can just play it on Game Pass. Sekiro is I really love Sekiro. I played God of War Ragnarok this year because I got my PS5 this year, right? So God of War Ragnarok is definitely on the top of my list. I also then they also released the DLC for it, right? The new DLC Valhalla. Yeah. So I'm not gonna play it, but I'll probably play it when I replay God of War Ragnarok, maybe in 2 years' time or something like that. I'll put it in my.
You got pretty
my
good
list.
reviews, eh?
Yeah, I mean, it's free.
Yep.
It's a free 5-hour campaign, like
Wow.
5-hour DLC. Like
That's amazing.
You can't argue with free.
Yeah.
Right.
Freeze, man.
Yeah. People would say that like they would have if they charged $10 for it, it still would be worth it. And the fact that they gave it for free is pretty amazing.
Hmm.
And I have a ton of other games, but I think the other game that I want to shout out is Hi-Fi Rush. So if you like Marv, I bought it for Marv, but like then when Marv said he said that I think I will love it, and it's true because when you play it, like especially on the Steam Deck, when you play it in the Steam Deck, right, it's like a beat 'em up, right? It's like a 3D action adventure game, but you hit people based on the beats, right? And depending on your button combination, you like do different actions. And it's so dang satisfying when you like, and you always can dodge because the enemies only attack you on the beat as well. So like you can just like attack, dodge, block. Like it will just fit. It's you get into like the groove of like
It's
this
more
is so
rhythm,
good.
right? Like it's more rhythm based.
It's a rhythm battler, if you think about it that way.
But you can still play without following the rhythm. Like the game doesn't punish you. You just
So you have to play with like a good headset, enjoy the
Ideally,
music.
you want to
and
play
just-
with headphones, and then you wanna be able to hear the beat, and then attack, do your combos on the beat.
But I will
Sounds
say there's something
interesting.
bad about this game. The latency is bad, and they don't have a latency adjuster. So if you use Bluetooth headphones, right, it doesn't sync up with the thing. Like you have to use wired headphones, and their stupid options menu don't have. Like some games they have like a latency adjuster, right? Like you can make the audio slower or faster. They don't have that thing. I'm like, this is a rhythm game. How can you not have a latency adjuster?
True.
Yeah. So, but yeah, huge shout outs to like a crap ton of other games, but huge shout out to FF16, Phantom Liberty, Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, of course, Baldur's Gate 3, and Jedi Survivor, and Dave the Diver.
You completed Phantom Liberty, yeah?
Yes, I completed Phantom Liberty.
It's good.
It is good. When was the last time you played Cyberpunk? Like when it first came out?
No, I played it like not too long ago. I played this year, I think.
Did you? Oh, so you played when 2.0 came out, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So it won't be like that big shock of this game is amazing. No, it's
No,
still good.
I mean,
But Phantom Liberty is worth it.
Yeah, Cyberpunk's the original Cyberpunk is now good, but I've been
because of
so many
Idris
things to
Elba.
play. But yeah, okay, Phantom. All right.
Yeah. Idris Elba is amazing. Like it's uncanny. Like his appearance in that game. Okay.
Mocap is ridiculously good now, lah.
Yeah. Let's talk about things that you are thankful for this year. So I purposely want to put this in because like I kind of want like this kind of like it's like a thankful exercise. Right? You force yourself to think about things that you are thankful for.
Practicing gratefulness.
Yes. That's I couldn't put it better myself. Let's go back again. So let's go to Marv.
Okay. I'm thankful that Meredith turned 3. Although I'm not very sure that's a good thing.
Why are you thankful that
I think I'm thankful that she is growing up well. And like a more specific example is we decided that she needs to start staying in school a bit longer. Because she goes to school like half a day now, right? Then we had a parent-teacher conference thing back in November. And then her teacher told us that she's not very sociable.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So teachers,
She
obviously
goes home at lunchtime, Mama.
she goes home
Right.
after lunch. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So when the kids go to sleep, she goes home.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So obviously the teacher will say, oh, she's good in this and this and this. So apparently, like she's good at following instructions. She takes part in all the activities. She's very kind and all that. But when it comes to sharing and group play, she's not. So teacher told us like she will take like a bunch of toys, then she will go to her own corner and then she'll play on her own. So she doesn't want to mingle. Yeah. Yeah lah. I think it's the only child thing also. Plus, she has no cousins, right? Because we're both only childs, Shirley and I. So the teacher actually suggested that she needs to start like staying in school a bit longer. Yeah. So we decided that she will start like this month, December, once a week. So every Friday she stays in school. Yeah. So the first couple of weeks were a bit rough lah. The first time she cried and all that. But the second time onwards, she didn't cry. And then the third time, which was last week, the teacher actually said she didn't sleep at all. She just like lay on the cot and started singing. The teacher said
It's fine.
the teacher said they had to tell her to keep quiet. But yeah lah, I think it's helping also lah. Yeah, because after nap they have like around an hour plus of just free play with each other. Yeah. So
Is it expensive to just lengthen one day?
Right, right?
no, it's the same price because they only charge full day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been paying
So
for
why
full day.
why did you choose to do the half day thing from the start?
His mother wanted
Okay.
to.
So there's a whole other story. So my mom wants her to only go half day because my mom wants to spend
Oh,
a day with her. So when this whole thing happened, and then I talked to my mom, I was like, okay, you listen to me, like listen to what I have to say. I want to tell you the whole story. You don't like jump to conclusions. So I told her the story, and then I didn't manage to finish. Then she was like, no, cannot. Yeah. Then like only grandchild and all that, right? So I was quite direct. Like I told my mom, I said, like Meredith is not your entertainment. Like, she wasn't born to this world to keep you company or to entertain you. Yeah. In fact, we should be supporting her development. And if the teacher feels that this is the best way to encourage the development, who are we to stop to say no lah? Yeah. So I told my mom, I said, I understand how you feel, but don't like put your own priorities and your own feelings ahead of her needs.
yeah.
That's
You are you are a good son, lah, Marv. That you even listened to your mom in the first place.
I mean, I knew she was going to say
this
no.
This would have never happened. My mom said that. I'm like, not your son, mind your own business.
Yeah. I mean, I could have said that lah, but
You're a good son.
No,
lah,
you
Marv.
are a good son and a good father, Marv.
The thing is that I know my mom, because my mom is like me. When we get emotional, we just say like, oh no, cannot. So I told my mom, okay, these are the things I'm going to tell you. You go think about it. Yeah. So the next day, then she replied me. She didn't say sorry. I wasn't expecting her to say sorry. She said, "Oh, okay. Let's try." Wow.
Okay.
Like, when
That's
are
as
you
close
gonna
as
start? She
that's
asked
as
like,
close
when
as I get.
Apologies you're ever gonna get.
she asked me like, when you gonna start? Let's try. Then I was like, okay, next week we start one day lah. I told them, I said, you get one day free. You can go and do your stuff. Yeah.
Are you going to increase the number of days over time?
Over time,
Sure.
yes, slowly lah.
Sure.
Because eventually, when they reach primary school, they have to go.
Yeah.
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 It's just one day. Wow. Yeah. But I get her. When you start losing control a bit, like
Honestly,
now it's one day.
I was a bit annoyed because her reaction was, if you're going to do that, then I might as well go and find a job. Like she said, the two of us should go find a job. Because she's thinking like, if she's going to stay in school the whole day eventually, then what's the point? Yeah.
Oh, it's like a
Then
threat.
I told her, I said, go ahead lah. I'll just like, if you want to go ahead lah, I'm not going to stop you lah. Yeah, let's call a bluff lah. Yeah. But yeah, so she's starting to take to it lah. She's not crying anymore. Yeah. Then yeah, so that's one. I think that was really thankful for.
The topic is what you're thankful for.
Yes, not what I'm angry about. So the other thing that I was really thankful for was our first family vacation back in
Yeah,
February, March, right? We went to Japan.
Uh,
Even though
uh,
it was pretty tough, I think it was good. Like it was a good whole trip together with both sets of grandparents. Yeah.
Mm.
Although if you ask me,
6
if I'm
people
going to do it
taking care of
again, probably
No.
not so soon. Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah. But I'm
it's
going.
what- it's-
We are going for a trip.
You're in
Just
Taiwan,
the three
right?
of us. Yeah, just the three of us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's about it, lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Cool. Do you guys have Quan or Chris? Whichever one.
I mean, I think my list is very boring. It's always the same things, right? So I'm always grateful for. I'm always thankful for the health of my family, of myself.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, basically like, yeah, whatever experiences, like just getting to hang out with family, with you guys. I mean, that's really about it.
Yeah. So getting to visit Japan. How many times you came to Japan this year? Twice?
I want to
Thrice?
say 4, but then technically one of them was December last year, so that's not technically this year. So
Yeah.
that was my resolution. Like I think 2 years ago. So I said that I'm
Japan
gonna
4
make up
times?
for every single trip that COVID denied me.
couldn't come.
So I've got a few more. I've got a few more to go lah. I'll make it up next year.
People got backlog of games. You got backlog of Japan trips.
Yep.
E and I might join you once baby E is like 6 months old. We go always
Like,
you.
like, like.
Yeah.
6 months. Don't you wait so long? 3 months can come already. It's fine. Once you get the vaccinations, good to go. Come.
Although I will say it is easier to bring a young baby than it is to bring a
Yeah.
toddler.
No,
You don't
guys,
know about
no.
food, you
I'm
don't know about
leaving
everything.
it here with my mom.
Wait, do you just call it it? Leaving it here?
She has a gender.
It's a her.
Did you just misgender your kid?
She can choose her pronouns, right? No.
Oh.
All right. Kwan, what about you? What are you grateful for?
I mean, of course, really grateful that baby E is coming and that I think Helene has had
Is that what you call it? Baby?
yeah. And that Mother E obviously has had a rather smooth pregnancy, so nothing, nothing challenging, no nausea, no GD, anything like that. So thankful for that. I know it's not easy on women, and having it as smooth as possible as you can possibly get is probably the best thing. I think the second thing is that we moved house, so we had to move a couple of times. Moved to live with my grandma for a while, for 6 months, and then after that moved to this new place. So there's a lot of change. I think we managed to change quite well. Still managed to keep some sense of normalcy, even though we had to move and unpack so much. Started that new hobby that Chris got me into with painting Warhammer, and then
No. That's not what happened. I didn't get you into it.
I recall texting you, hey bro, what do you think about this?
Yeah, but you were the initiator. It's not me.
And I'm really glad that we constantly find new things to that we are all kind of keen on. So like even Marv is willing to like try it out and like engage with it a bit. So it keeps this our friendship like fresh, right? And new things to do, and we have excuses to meet up not only over food but like over these kind of activities. So it's great lah, right? Like apart from work, I think that's really something that I'm really thankful for. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I'm excited for you as well. For baby E. For me, I'll start. I was like, I have like two more serious ones and one really mundane one. So I'll just leave the mundane for the last. No, the first one is like just the fact that my grasp of the Japanese language, is getting better. So like especially where I live, like if you don't speak Japanese, it's quite difficult to live. Like not just to live, but for me to actually work, right? Because I deal a lot of people and relationships as in my job. So like just in the past year, just like my relationship with like my pastor, for example, with I managed to preach for the first time in Japanese, like fully in Japanese,
Nice.
like in December. I made a lot. So it's funny because it's only a 10-minute script. Right? I wrote a 10-minute script, and then like I basically went to my Japanese. I went to my pastor first. He checked through it. He wrote like all the things I should change, and then I went to my Japanese teacher, who's not a Christian, right? So she kept asking me all these questions like, "What does this mean? What does this mean?" I was like, "That's perfect," because like obviously, like if you grow up in the church, you kind of have this like assumed knowledge of what the religion is about, right?
Mm.
But then when a non-Christian visits, she's like, she doesn't understand any of it. I was like, that's perfect. Like you don't, and it's not just a language thing; it's a cultural thing as well. So that 10-minute script, right? I think took me, 30 to 40 hours of preparation.
Oh my
It's
god.
the longest time I've ever prepared for a message in
Basically,
my life.
you experienced what it was like to be a game dev.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the one thing I'm thankful, just being better, and I'm looking forward to continue to improve. I'm still studying Japanese, so but I'll continue to do it at a much lesser pace. Like I'm now I have lessons twice a week now, but I'll probably do like once a week next year. The second thing is also regarding Rebecca. So like I'm very thankful because she loves school. So like I think just me being here, like the fact that Rebecca loves being Japanese and being in school is like a huge burden, because if she hates being here, then like my life sucks.
Yep.
Like when your kid is going through problems, like you can't really go through life normally as well. So the fact that she like every night when I pray for her, I say, "Okay, Becca, who do you want to pray for?" Then she just lists off all her Japanese teachers and all her Japanese friends. She talks to me in Japanese. So sometimes I have to decipher what Japanese, because sometimes it's like baby talk and sometimes it's like Japanese, and I have to try to differentiate the baby talk and Japanese. But yeah, she's healthy, and I mean there was like she took on all the germs, because when your kids are in school, right, it's like they just become like sponges, right, for like infection. But then it comes a time where I think they soak up enough infection that they like, what's the word for it? Like their sponge is fully inflated, is fully soaked up, so they can't be sick anymore. So there are now periods of time where Becca is like not sick for like 4 or 5 months. I'm like, oh, so amazing. Yeah. So the second thing, and my last thing is the mundane thing, is that recently an onsen opened up near my house.
Nice.
So it opened up in September, end of September. And then it was like when it opened up, I told Mary, "Hey, let's just go on the grand opening lah." She was like, "No way, it's gonna be so crowded." I'm like, "No, it's not gonna be crowded." It's like I think it was a Friday night or something. We just go at 5 o'clock. Nobody's gonna like. And then we went there. It was quite empty actually. Surprisingly, nobody was really there. And they give everybody free towels because it's their grand opening. And then yeah, so I love it. Now is the perfect time to go, but I try not to go too often. I'll go like once every 2 weeks or something, because it's not that cheap. Like per time, it's like $10 around there to go. Yeah, so that's something I'm grateful for. On that note, what are some things that you guys are looking forward to next year? Can be anything. Top things you're looking forward to next year. Let's go the same way again. Marv.
All right. I didn't put much because I couldn't really think of what I'm looking forward to, but definitely, definitely the Taiwan trip. It's coming out in May, so it could have been a Japan trip, but basically the price of one ticket to Japan could cover 2.5 tickets. No, yeah, around there to Taiwan. So the Taiwan trip was like 300 plus per person. Yeah, so we decided to go to Taiwan lah. But the good thing is that why I'm looking forward to it is because I'm not doing any of the planning. So Sherilyn is doing
planning?
all the planning, because she's the one that likes Taiwan
Wants
and she wanted to go. So I was like, sure, why don't you plan the trip this time? Yeah.
Is it Taipei or Taichung?
We're going to a few places. We're going to Taipei. We're going to Yilan. I'm not
I've
sure
heard
where's
Ilan's very, very nice.
it's there's a lot of like kid friendly stuff there.
Have you booked your hotel for Ilan already?
Yes, I think we have.
Okay, because I recently spoke to I met my cousin over Christmas dinner the other day, and she was telling me that they were in Taiwan like a few weeks ago, and they're telling me about this amazing hotel in Ilan, like super like family friendly. Like it sounds quite amazing.
You help me get the name because we haven't paid yet. We did the book now, pay later thing.
Okay, okay.
So if you can get the name, I'll go check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like quite amazing. So
Yeah. It's quite a long trip though. We're going for like 12 days. I'm just afraid of the food situation. Because I think
Why?
I told you guys the last time I went, I had to go find McDonald's on like the third or fourth day. Yeah.
Why? I thought Taiwan food was good.
That
It's
was
good.
amazing.
But after a while I got freaking bored lah. Every day eat like
Chinese food.
肉饭, 鸡扒, mee sua, that kind of shit. Yeah.
Like, expand your horizons, eat more different things. Man, I can't wait to eat Taiwanese
there's
food.
good Jap food in
Yes,
Taiwan.
That's what I heard. There's good Jap food in Taiwan.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll go for the Jap food.
Proxy.
Yeah.
Then you're in
So
Japan.
that's for traveling. Game wise, what I'm really looking forward to is obviously
F7
FF7 Rebirth.
Mm.
Yeah. That one's coming out on
Yeah.
29th of February.
Yeah,
And
when I come back.
fingers crossed if Monster Hunter Wilds gets an early release, like
No
December.
way. No freaking way.
Yeah,
Dragon's Dogma is coming out. It's not coming out this year.
that would be great. But yeah, I don't think so lah. Other than that, yeah, I think that's about it.
Mm.
What I could think of. Yeah.
All right. Next is Quan.
I'll start with game. And the thing that I'm really looking forward to is Homeworld 3. I tell you guys, right? Like Homeworld changed my life when I was a kid, right? Like Adagio in strings, in space, when Mothership was like,
Is the
introduced.
release date confirmed already for Homo 3?
Yeah, March. End March next year.
Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super hyped for it. Yeah, I just hope they don't screw it up. But yeah, that's like waited like freaking 15 years for it or more? I think almost a lifetime for it, right? Yeah, like half a lifetime. Yeah.
Mm.
So really looking forward to that. In terms of travel, hopefully we get to travel once baby E is about 6 months. My sis left my nephew when he was 6 months old with my mom for 10 days.
Then
So I have, never bring him. So I secured it. I secured the same deal with my mom. I was like, you need to be fair, mom. So I think,
Wow, you played a fair card.
I think that's what we're hoping to do next year. Just because we haven't traveled for a long time, right? COVID until now. So that's hopefully something that we can do. And of course, looking forward to finally meeting my daughter. Right now, all I feel are kicks. I think the mom has it more difficult, but yeah, I think these are the three things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I to be fair, right? It didn't sink in for me either until
Right.
until it doesn't sink in for you. Like
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, the Marv and Chris, but for me, it only really sank in when when she came out. I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like my
Probably,
life
yeah.
doesn't change much, right? It's just E having to do with all the growth and the difficulty, but I'm like still doing my own stuff.
yeah. I mean dads have it easy lah. That's all I
Yeah,
can
for
say.
sure.
I mean, I was
Yeah,
playing
that's-
Hades. I was playing Hades in the
That's all,
delivery room.
it's all Marv remembers. What does my daughter look like? I don't know. I only know
Yeah.
how Hades looks like.
I think I spend more time looking at Hades than my wife. Not Hades. What's his name? What's the guy's name?
And is it that?
Zagreus?
Zagreus.
Yeah.
Zagreus.
Zagreus, that's right. Hades 2 coming out, by the way, next year. Early access.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that should
Looking
be,
forward
that
to
should
that.
be good.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah,
That should be good.
it's definitely good. Okay, cool. What about Chris?
I mean, game wise, Homo 3 is definitely gonna be up there. Space Marine 2 is coming out, hopefully.
Are you sure it's coming out though? It
I
got
don't know.
delayed.
I mean, technically the date is currently set for like late next year, so I'll just take it as that. We'll see what happens, but whatever. Like, is there? Hopefully, it comes out. Yeah, that should be good. What else? Games? I don't know, man.
Are you traveling next year? I mean, what I'm
Yeah.
asking really.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually gonna be in Japan in 4 weeks, so.
Are you gonna ski? Is that what you hear?
Yeah, we're gonna be in Niseko in 4 weeks.
Oh man, if you and the rest of Singapore in Niseko.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Not even the rest of Singapore, like the rest of Southeast Asia actually. If this year was any indication. Yeah, there's a few trips coming up. We might be in Stockholm, like in the middle of the year.
Mm.
I'm going to be in Geneva in April, so looking forward to that as well.
Nice.
Like, is that for holiday or just for work?
Holiday. I'm going for a watch convention.
Wait, what? Watch convention like
Yeah.
Udedoge? Like watch?
Yeah, we
Oh.
did okay. Yeah, correct.
Oh. Okay. This is a whole different topic. This is a whole different topic. This requires a whole podcast on its own. So let's not go there. Cool. Awesome. What I'm looking forward to, number one thing is I'm looking forward to coming back to Singapore. I am not looking forward to the weather. Like, okay, just today, right? I walked out of I just love the feeling of when I walk out of a restaurant and it's super cold. To be fair, it's like it's 0 degrees right now. But like, I remember I have very like nightmarish memories of coming out of like you come out of the movie theater or you come out of you go into the car park and you get this huge heat wave of like humidity.
Yeah.
I think at the airport also, right? You come out of the airport, you're like, oh
Yep.
my
You
god.
wait for the
You're
airport,
gonna-
you come off the plane.
Yeah.
You come off the
Yeah.
plane.
Once you step off the plane, you're gonna be blasted
Yeah.
by a wave.
Yeah.
of,
Yeah.
Just welcome back.
humidity.
Like, welcome to
Yes.
Singapore.
Take this.
Welcome to
I am not
Singapore.
looking forward to that. Like, I mean, yeah, like Mary hates the cold. I don't mind the cold. I prefer cold over hot.
Same.
So
Agreed.
yeah. So like I love Singapore. I love Singapore food, but I am not looking forward to the weather. But I'm looking forward to everything else. Meaning family, meaning you guys, eating all my favorite foods. Looking forward to that.
Wait, sorry, how long are you going to be back for?
6 weeks. I can't go for too long
And you're
because
back on the 16th
16th to the 29th.
of
Yeah.
Feb.
Yes, of Feb.
Okay.
So I'll be like going JB with family. I think my Marian wants to go to Legoland with her nephews. So I'll be.
Okay, it's a good one, man. It's a fun trip.
Yeah, we'll
Where
bring back
in
Legoland.
Legoland.
Malaysia? When are you gonna go?
When am I going? February, I think.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know. So.
Also, so things I'm looking for. Games I'm looking forward to. All the games I'm looking forward to is coming out in like the first 3 months of next year.
Oh, good luck, man.
It's crazy. Like I'm just like, how am I gonna? I guess I have to take it slow. I was like a Dragon 8 Infinite Wealth. So Yakuza 8 is coming out. Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming out. FF7 Rebirth is coming out. Grand Blue. This game called Grand Blue Rebirth. I think it's a JRPG. It's also coming out. That's good. So it's okay. My next year is pretty much stacked. But just in the start of the year, I have a ton of games to play already. So that's pretty much it. And then last thing I'm looking forward to is finding a new house in Japan. Hopefully with better internet, so I don't have to live with my crappy internet anytime. Like take
We're all
5
hoping the
hours
same
to
thing.
download Discord. Yeah. No, it should be better because the reason why my internet is bad now is because my internet is provided by my landlord. Like it's built into the house. Like I didn't go to I didn't have to subscribe to anything. But yeah, mainly the reason I want to find a new place is because I want to. My house right now is 2 floors, but it's only 70 square meters. So like that's like what? Is that even a 3-bedroom? Is it a 3-room flat?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in Japan, like you have a lot of like spaces that is unnecessary. So I have a walk-in wardrobe for don't know whatever reason. I have a walk-in wardrobe. And then Japan has like big toilets, right? Because you have a bathtub and everything. So it all adds up. So the amount of actual livable space is very small. And I actually want to, in terms of like my work as well, I want to have like a place where I can invite people to my house. I want to build a home gym if I can. So these are things I'm like thinking about next year that I'm really looking forward to.
So you
I
guys
feel
to
like
buy or to rent still?
No, rent. I'm not gonna buy. Even though it is cheaper, it might be cheaper in terms of like mortgage versus rent. But like there's no point in me buying in Japan because I don't know. Like I might live in Japan for the next 20 years, but there's no guarantee I will live in Sendai for the next 20 years. Like my work might ask me to move it to like if they say they want to start a new team in like Fukuoka or something, then my house in Sendai is just there. And houses in Sendai don't appreciate, so it's not like Singapore, right? Your houses always
Those in
appreciate.
Japan don't appreciate. Period. Or
Uh,
rarely.
Yeah, I
Very
mean, if you're in
rare, like,
Tokyo,
only-
I think if you're in Tokyo, and I think you'll be okay. But in
Even
the main
even
areas,
Tokyo, like unless you're like really within the center, like
yeah.
the moment you are out a little bit, like it doesn't really.
Yeah. So there's no real point. Like I have friends here, like my team leader, he's from Hong Kong. They bought a house in Sendai. But that's because they can see themselves, they don't have a house in Hong Kong. So for them it's like they want to live in Japan like their whole lives. So that makes sense, but not for us. So definitely gonna rent. Yeah. So these are things I'm looking forward to next year. Okay. This was a fun thing. I just kind of I asked you guys last minute. But is there anything that you guys want, like physical things? And then Chris asked me a very lame question by saying, "Is it does it have to be realistic? Is that what you asked?
Yeah, it's not lame.
I mean, it's things that has to be possible.
I mean, all things are possible.
no,
Without-
no.
without
What did you
money.
say? Do you say a Superstar Destroyer? That is not possible.
Yeah, but I also said like a castle along the Rhine or whatever. Technically possible. Just I don't have it. I just can't afford it. That's all. Right?
Okay, things that you can afford. Is there anything that you guys are like? I feel like getting these things here.
You do have a Superstar Destroyer, what, Chris?
I do lah,
That's
but
Lego,
I'm talking
right?
about like a real one. Like, as far as real is concerned, lah.
See, you guys,
I'm gonna bring a picture for you and give it.
see?
Build
Uh,
it under Singapore, then blast your way out.
Oh,
The
yeah,
CBD
blast
area.
away out.
Yeah.
When the zombie apocalypse comes, right?
Yeah. So do you guys have anything? This one, if you don't have, it's fine. Just wanted to ask. If there's anything.
I did write a few stuff, but
Oh,
yeah, I had more Lego.
just generic more Lego.
The problem is there's no space. Like after I built the X-wing and the
I can see it behind you.
the Mandalorian thing, right? What's it called? The Naboo fighter, right?
Mm.
Well, I realized you need to be fucking rich to build Lego. Not because Lego's expensive, but real estate
it's
is
just
more
like-
expensive.
Yeah,
So basically, what Mark wants is more house space, lah.
Yeah,
Actually,
because
Yeah.
they take out a lot of space. They really take out a lot of space. It's crazy.
Bro, suggestion: move to Perth, and then you can buy all the space you want. And you can
oh god, here we go.
for the sake of Lego, you move to
If I ever renovate my place or we move to a new place, I will do up display stuff like display
shelves.
shelves and stuff.
Give you
lah.
shelf stuff.
Yeah,
right?
because we didn't have the foresight to do that. Yeah. Yeah, and then I also had so this is something that has not been announced, but it will eventually come. I'm hoping next year it will come. I'm actually looking forward to the Switch 2 whenever it comes out. Like I'm hoping it will be out next year, and I'm hoping the specs are upgraded to what we are hoping it will be lah. I know Chiu is shaking his head.
No, it's not gonna be. I mean, it's Nintendo, right? They're not known for good hardware. I mean, they're not known for like high. Like their hardware is good. Like don't get me wrong, the Switch is an amazing device, but like they're not known for like high spec hardware.
Yeah, I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for like 60 FPS native screen.
Do
with
you think
maybe-
it will be OLED? That's my question for you. Do you think it will be
No, it will
OLED?
definitely be OLED because it's already OLED, right? The new one is already OLED. The upgraded,
I mean,
the refresh is
that
OLED.
doesn't mean the new one's gonna be OLED.
I'm pretty sure it'll be OLED, and I'm hoping for 1080p and 60 FPS. But I don't know, man. It's
Bro, even the Steam Deck is not 1080. No, the Steam Deck is 1280p. Sorry.
yeah,
No, the Steam Deck is 800p. It's not even 1080p.
yeah lah. But it has what is it now? 90 FPS, right? On the new Steam Deck? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, but it doesn't. But in terms of resolution, the screen is not 1080p.
I mean, we can hope lah. We can dream.
In Dream, lah. Yeah, this is
So okay, so I'm holding off playing Tears of the Kingdom because I'm hoping that the Switch 2 will be coming soon. I want to play on the Switch
provided
2.
it has backwards compatibility. By the way,
I mean, I haven't bought it,
If
lah,
it
so
doesn't-
I haven't bought it.
Ah.
Yeah, so I'm just
yeah.
waiting.
If it doesn't, then you have no choice.
Yeah.
What about What else? Do you have anything else?
No.
Lego and Switch 2.
Yeah, that's about
Yeah.
it.
Chris, what about your castle on the Rhine? Other than the castle on the Rhine, castle on the sign.
I don't know, man. I don't really have I don't know.
He has all he wants.
There's nothing really like that I desperately want.
Hmm.
I guess.
Yeah. No,
Um.
it's okay. You
Yeah.
don't think too hard. This is meant to be a fun question, not
Yeah.
think too hard.
Nothing immediately comes to mind. I mean, it's a fun question there, but you don't allow me to say Superstar Destroyer.
Half-Life 3.
Oh,
Half-Life 3.
okay.
Yeah,
You know what? You know what? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You go. Okay. Tell what. I'll give you. You guys. You do a thought experiment now, and I'll ask Quan about for his answers, and you can tell me something that may not be realistic. Quan, what about you? Do you have
It's
anything?
super straightforward. And Chris knows. I think Games Workshop just released like a new box set for Dark Angels Terminators. I'm just hoping I can get allocation for that. And then hopefully they also release some new custodies. So basically the two armies that I play in Warhammer, right? And just new custodies models lah. So that's all. That's all I'm asking for. Very straightforward.
That's the wrong answer. bro.
Very
The answer should
realistic.
be- No, the answer should be
New
Hegan
custody
bottles.
models is not realistic.
Yes.
Right,
No,
so
no.
Superstar
So
Destroyer.
maybe I should say like Mon Cal like cruiser, is it? So that I can take on the Superstar Destroyer.
Yeah. So for me, before Chris goes on his thought experiment, I that Steam Deck OLED looks so good. I will not get it. It's not worth the upgrade for me. But every time I look at it, I'm like, dang. I hope I don't see it in I hope I don't see it in like Yodobashi in Japan, because that will like incite the what's it, the FOMO, is it, the not FOMO.
You'll
The
definitely
last-
see in Yodobashi though, right? Like it's gonna be there.
Yeah. I don't go to Yodobashi, that's the thing. So
Okay.
I just have to
Where are
avoid
you
it.
flying back from?
I'm flying back from Tokyo.
I know which airport.
Narita.
I think there's a store in Narita that sells it, right?
Yeah, then definitely gonna avoid it. I'm not gonna walk past it. That's the worst.
As in the Akihabara store, is it? They
I
have it.
also heard that it's actually sold out in Japan. So
Oh wow.
there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sold out. Like if you go on the Komodo website now, it's sold out. They sold out. The only model is the 256 LCD model, which is the model I have.
Yeah. Nobody wants
I
that shit.
want to get a new car next year. So that's the one thing. That's something I can do, because my car is a petrol guzzler and I drive a lot. Like I think just this year, like I hit how many thousand miles? But anyway, I drive so much because Japan is big, right? So you drive everywhere.
Just out of curiosity, Chu, like what's the average cost of a car over there?
Mhm.
Don't ask that
So-
question. Don't.
You don't want to know
So
the
I
answer.
bought my Chukosha is a second-hand
less
car.
than the
So
COE,
I only buy cars second-hand. But if you do, let's say you buy a new let's see, what's the car
Toyota,
that-
another Toyota Corolla.
okay, a new
Altis.
Toyota Corolla. Let me check for you. I would say it's about 40,000.
Damn.
SGD?
That's a new Toyota Corolla. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's like brand new, like 2023 model. Even if that might even be a bit more expensive than that might even be cheaper. 200. No, yeah, it is cheaper.
COE
Toyota
just went
Corolla
up
is
in Singapore. For Cat A,
$110,000?
Cat A is 85k. Cat B is 110k.
wow. Okay, no, the Toyota Corolla starts from $119,000.
19,000.
119,000 or
No,
19,000?
$19,000. 19,000 to 30,000. I guess depending on the configuration you want, changes the price. That's Toyota Corolla.
What
Okay.
can
My
you get?
car-
What can you get with 85k?
What can you get? You can get a Tesla, easy. You can get, not that you want a Tesla now with the way that it's
You
going.
can probably get like imported European cars at 85,000.
but yes, you can get your Benz, you can get your
Yeah,
Audi,
like entry model BMW, you can probably get it for 85,000.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, like my Freed, I have a Honda Freed, but it's old, it's 10 years old. It's 12 years old now. I got it for $3,000. Yeah, but like I want to buy, like my budget for my new car next year is $10,000. That's my budget for my car next year, because I want a hybrid car.
It's getting
I
somewhat
mean, cars
depressing.
in most countries are. I mean, when I was
Yeah,
in
no,
the UK for a year, I actually made a profit on my second-hand car. Like I sold it for more than I bought it for.
Yeah, like honestly, Singapore is just incredibly over. It's just inflated. Like there's no country in the world that has the same level of, maybe other than Hong. I don't know how much Hong Kong sells their cars for, but yeah,
No, I don't think anyone. I don't think anyone can touch Singapore car prices.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not even. I don't think any country can touch Singapore car prices at all.
yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm looking. I'm like, cause I already have. Cause right now it's quite annoying. Cause I only have one car, right? So like today I had to meet a friend, but then Marion, I had to meet a friend at 5, but then Marion needs to pick Becca at 5:30, so I have to ask for a ride. I feel so sad. I'm like, can you please come and pick me up? As opposed to having another car. So definitely something I'm looking forward to next year. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Maybe as a final thing, right? Marv, do you mind? I don't know whether the guys are. Do you guys watch the Game Awards?
Yep.
Yep.
Marv and I, we actually, from the previous Game Awards, we actually kind of gave our predictions. So if you don't mind, Marv, we can go through that really quickly and
Sure.
just see who won. Who won our predictions. Okay. So I tell you what, Marv, can you go through the results and I will tell you what we voted.
Okay.
Okay? Is that okay? And then we'll
As in
close it out with
the results of like who
yeah,
won what,
the
is it?
actual one. Yeah, and I'll
Okay,
say
hold on. I need to pull it
alright.
up.
So
PGA 2023.
yeah.
Where do I see the results?
I can send to you. It's just here.
Okay. Hold on.
You can just like Google it. And then there's a GameSpot one also. You can look at the GameSpot one also.
Okay.
Yeah. So just scroll down to, let's start from the bottom, which is
Game of the year.
no, no. I
Oh, you
started
mean from the
with
bottom? Okay.
yeah. I
What-
started with most anticipated game.
Most anticipated game.
So we both did FF7 Rebuff. So
Yes, FSM Rebuff. So 1 point
let me-
each.
let me write this down old school style. Alright, then we'll see. Marv and Ian. Okay, can I ask a question? Chris and Kwan, do you guys even play FF7 Remake?
No, I did not.
Okay.
It was during COVID.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Chris, you gotta play it,
Yeah, you got
Yeah, it's
on your
Actually, I think
Switch.
he can wait till the trilogy is out since he's not
Still
that
got time.
excited. Yeah. Best adaptation, is it Last of Us?
Last of Us.
Okay, we both said Last of Us. Best multiplayer, you said Diablo 4, I said BG3.
BG3.
Yeah. Best sports racing, you said Hot Wheels and I said Forza Motorsports.
Valorant. Wait. Sports
Wait,
racing.
no. Sports racing. There's no Valorant.
Cannot be Valorant.
no. There's a category. It's
best
Forza, I
sport-
think.
Where is it?
Sports and racing.
I think it's Forza, if I'm not wrong.
I can see.
I don't see it
Yeah,
on
Forza one.
Forza. It's not listed.
Yeah.
How come?
Best. It is. I saw.
Oh, have sports
Best
racing on them.
sim,
Yeah.
sim strategy. You said Fire Emblem. I said Pikmin 4.
Sim
I think-
strategy.
I think the answer is Pikmin. I think it's Pikmin 4.
I mean,
Yeah, Pikmin.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think I need
Okay.
to open the
You open the GameSpot one. The
Yeah,
GameSpot
yeah.
one has it. Next one is best
family.
family. You chose Party Animals. I chose Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers. Damn, I'm getting trash.
No, you'll get it later. Best fighting. We both said Street Fighter. 6.
Fighter. Yeah.
Best action adventure. I said
Action
Tears
adventure.
of the Kingdom. You
RPG.
said Spider-Man
Best
2.
RPG. You missed best
best-
RPG.
Oh, I missed the best RPG.
You
Oh, you're
missed-
right.
Yeah.
We both said BG3, right?
Obviously BG3. Yeah.
And it was BG3, right?
Yep.
Best action adventure. I said Tears of the
adventure.
Kingdom. You said Spider-Man 2.
It was Tears of the Kingdom.
Action game. Armored Core 6,
Armored
right?
Core. Yeah.
And
You want to see
then
VR?
best mobile game.
We
We
skipped
both chose.
VR, but Resident
Yeah, we
Evil
skipped
Village
VR.
one lah.
Oh, Resident Evil Village one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mobile
Boss,
game
best
was
mobile game, I
Honkai
think we
Star
both
Rail.
played Honkai Star Rail.
Yep.
Do any of you play Honkai Star Rail?
I played.
I don't play mobile games.
Indie we
Best
lost.
debut
It was
game, We
Cocoon.
said Dredge. It's Cocoon, right? Yeah, we both.
Yeah.
Best independent game, you said Dave the Diver, I said Sea of Stars.
I think
Sea
it
of
was Sea of
Stars.
Stars, right?
Sea of Stars, yeah.
Yeah. Best community support, we both said BG3.
And it was
Maybe-
BG3.
Yes, they won. Correct.
Yeah, it was BG3.
Best ongoing, we both said Genshin Impact.
Ongoing.
Correct, I think.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, Cyberpunk, yeah.
What?
How is that the best ongoing game? Let me fix my game and you can reward me for it.
No, but that
Okay,
is the expectation nowadays, what?
That's so sad though. Like I respect what CG Project Red did. Like they actually fixed their game, but they should not be awarded award
Trying to
for
fix their game.
No, basically,
this-
like none of us can complain because gamers have propagated this
Yeah.
kind of behavior. So, none of us are in a position to complain about anything. Like, it is now the norm to release the broken product and then fix it like 3 months down the road. That's just the norm now,
Not even 3 months, man. Like a year.
or whatever,
See,
lah, right? Like X amount of time down the road. So that is just the
Yeah.
norm. Like,
Um,
and it's our fault. We have created this.
Fortunately. Best performance, you said Yuri
New-
Lowenthal, and I
yeah.
said Ben Star.
Newborn, yeah.
That's BG3. Okay, no one got
BG3
it.
guy, yeah.
Best
Best
audio
audio.
design, you said Dead Space. I said Alan Wake 2.
Why did we not choose Hi-Fi Rush? We both play Hi-Fi Rush.
No, I said my heart was going to Hi-Fi Rush, but I think Alan Wake 2. And it's Hi-Fi Rush that won.
Yes.
It's okay. I'm not
Yeah,
mad
Hi-Fi
about it. I'm glad they won. Best score and
Yes,
music.
I finally got one. FF16.
You said FF16.
You said Hi-Fi Rush.
I
It was
said-
FF16.
I said Hi-Fi Rush. What's the answer?
FF16.
Okay, I'm not mad. I mean, I love the soundtrack FF16. Best art direction. We both said
direction.
Hi-Fi Rush,
Hold on.
but it should be Alan Wake 2. I think.
Alan Wake 2.
Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2.
Now that I played
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2, I do agree that
You
it has
agree, right?
really, really good art direction. Yeah.
Alan Wake, like,
Best. Yeah.
dominated so many categories.
Mm.
No, okay. I want to ask you something later. Also. Best narrative is BG3 or Alan Wake 2.
It was Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2.
If I played Alan Wake 2, I would have chosen Alan Wake 2. Now that I
Okay,
played like 3
best
chapters of Alan Wake 2.
Game direction. You said Alan Wake 2 and I said BG3, but it's
think
Alan Wake 2,
BG3
right?
Alan Wake 2.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Alan Wake
Yeah.
2 won almost like every major category except for the
Game
big
of
one,
the Year.
right?
Yeah. And then Game of
Yeah.
the Year was obviously
We both chose BG3.
BG3. Yeah.
Okay. So actually the score is not that far. It's 14 to 10.
Nice.
Yeah. But okay, I want to ask you guys a question about this because have you guys been, because now a lot of game publications are releasing their top 10 games of the year, right? Do you guys see what is the overall consensus for top game of the year?
Is it Alan Wake?
No.
No?
It's not Alan Wake 2 or Baldur's Gate 3.
Spider-Man.
No, it's definitely not Spider-Man, bro. It's freaking Tales of the Kingdom.
Okay.
That is both GameSpot's, IGN's, Game Informer, one other big publication. That's their game of the year, which is so weird to me. Do you think it's like a pity vote? Like you didn't win anything in the Game Award, so here's your award.
No, I don't think so. But I mean, Tears of the Kingdom was a good game. Like,
Yeah.
before like BG3 and Alan Wake 2 came out, everyone was like, oh, like, this is gonna be in the running for Game of the Year. So
Yeah. No, most people said it was going to be the Game of the Year. I think when it came out, it's like, it's a lock. Nobody, before BG3 came out. Yeah. I just find it interesting that, like, not many people had BG3 as their top game of the year, even though it was, like, I was just wondering whether is it like a recency bias thing that, like, it released closer to the end of the year.
possible.
Then,
Yeah, possible.
Yeah. But anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for okay. Maybe just as a final question, do you guys want to set a New Year resolution for yourself? Then we'll revisit this again at the end of next year with Baby E in hand. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
you
I
guys
don't
want
mind.
to set?
I have one.
I don't mind.
I'll give one.
Okay.
So I have
Yeah.
I have a
Alright, let me write
list. I have a list of games that I created, and I call them games that I will want to revisit or try again next time. So some of them include, this is gonna be weird, but Witcher 3, Cyberpunk 2077,
Wait, what 3?
Witcher 3.
Witcher 3,
Oh, Witcher 3. Wow, you choose
Cyberpunk.
all the small games, right?
like BG3. There's a list lah.
Yeah. I'll write down for you.
So my goal
Okay, how about
is,
you choose one?
my goal is to complete one on
Just
this
one.
list by next year.
Yeah, I
Who
thought.
choose-
Yeah.
And here I thought I was gonna say my goal is to complete each and
No.
every one of them.
There's too many. There's too many.
No,
Yeah,
no.
there's
If
too
you
many,
if you
yeah.
just complete Witcher 3, I'll be freaking impressed already.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's not a small
I
game
think
though.
I think you should choose Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I think you enjoy.
With
I think that will
compatibility out now, I think Cyberpunk is worth a play.
I
For
think that
sure.
will hold your attention and push you through, and you can kind of like power through a lot of it. Like if you just want to finish it, you just like go through the main quest pretty fast.
Mm.
Like with Witcher 3 and what's the other game you said? BG3.
BG3.
Like there's no way
BG3,
you can power through it.
Yeah, no, Cyberpunk was good, man. Like it
Yeah.
when I played
love
it, I was like, I just like kept playing. I played like non-stop for like a week, and I just played through it. And
If it came out in this state this year, I think it would be in the running
we
for
one game
Game
of the year that at that
Yeah,
time. Yeah,
maybe not win, but it would definitely be in the running
yeah.
if it came out in this state. Yeah. So are you choosing Cyberpunk, Marv?
I'll think about it. I'll let you know in the next in January.
No.
If you do
I'm
play
not gonna
Cyberpunk, don't just blitz the main storyline. Some of
Yeah,
the side quests were incredibly good.
Yeah, it is good. It is really
Like one of my best memories from Cyberpunk was actually a side quest. Like it was creepy.
good. It's good stuff. Okay, what's your other one? You guys can also tell me your New Year's resolution. I'm writing all down, so I'll be the New Year's resolution police.
Go ahead, Chris or Ian.
I think I just want to play more games. Like I don't think I played a lot of games this year either. I mean, partially it's also because I've been spending a lot of time painting Warhammer, but
that's fine too.
I expect that amount of time will decrease next year because like I'm slowly approaching the point where I can feel like a full 2K army already. So once that happens, like the painting becomes more like it will slow down. So I would like to hopefully play a bit more games mainly.
Are there any games other than maybe Homo that you're looking forward to?
Well, I mean, I'm definitely going to play Baldur's
You
Gate
already
3.
played
Like, I haven't had time to play that, so that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like, once I'm done with like Rogue Trader, that's probably the next thing on the list.
Do you follow Mortismo Gaming on YouTube?
Of course.
Okay, because like to me that's like when I think of Mortismo Gaming, I think of like all the games he likes to play is like a Chris type of game.
Yeah.
He
So
loves-
Mortismo, Mortismo is I watch his videos all the time. Like,
I can't fathom how he churns through 100% these games so freaking fast.
but that's his.
Right?
I don't know whether he does that for a living, but like that's his whole thing, right? I guess.
100% is insane. Like
I mean,
Chris Pond's like, yeah, I also don't know how he does it.
I mean, I assume he's just a full time content creator, lah. So that is literally his job. I assume. Like, I don't know, like how he'd be able to do that and still have a full time job. So I assume that's what he does all the
It's bots to do it for him.
Yeah. So well, maybe I don't know, but yeah. So I assume that's what he does. But yeah, of course, Mortismo is great.
Okay. Anything else? Like you can give me non-gaming related ones.
I like to lose some weight, lah. From a health perspective, I think that's
Okay. See, me, the personal trainer me is coming already. Do you have a specific goal? Like,
I like to drop 10 kg.
You drop how much?
I would like to lose 10 kg. By the end of the year.
Oh, 10 is a lot.
Yeah. But I mean,
But
it's a goal, right?
It's definitely doable.
Yeah. So it's a goal, right? So that's the goal.
How
You
much
can,
did Marv lose this year?
About 5.
Yeah,
Nice.
Marv lost 5.
Good job.
Definitely doable. Yeah. And that's lose 10, but he probably lost 5. But
I mean, when
cracked on.
you saw me in August, is it? Was it August? In between, like, okay, you saw me in December last year, right? December?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh, no, you saw me. Sorry, you saw
Yeah.
me in February.
No, it's not last this year. Yeah, February.
Then you saw me in
You came.
August. Then you can see the difference.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. What about Quan? Quan hasn't said anything yet.
I think mine is quite simple, right? It's just to maintain things like maintain the fact that you can play some games, maintain that you can continue doing some of your hobbies, maintain my overall fitness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just maintain that, I'm very happy with it. With the new kid, right? Like that's the new like inclusion. So I just want to maintain all these other things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
It's
simple.
doable, but not for the first 2 months. I think the first 2 months is kind of like, but you got confinement, then you so maybe not so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your Steam Deck will be your new friend. Trust me.
I don't know about that. I never really took to mobile gaming, but yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't need to. You know, you can just sit on your PC. Now you got no choice. Now you got no choice. Okay.
True.
What about let's see. For me, I want to preach more in Japanese actually next year, if that's possible. I want to see because okay, one of my resolutions, my personal resolution was to pray in Japanese last year. Like I set my resolution to be able to pray in Japanese, and I can kind of do it. I mean, I hope Japanese people understand. Sometimes something polite, right? So me, I just pray and just like, but
Not-
actually in the head, I don't understand anything he's saying. I don't know, but I'll preach more in Japanese. My intention is to build a home gym next year. I want to have a home gym because, like, I mean, I pay to go to a global gym now, right? But like, especially in like with my schedule, like sometimes you don't have the luxury of going to the gym, because of work, and then also in like when it's cold outside or when it's raining outside, you know, like you don't really want to drive in the cold to go to the gym. So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. I don't think I'm going to have any game related. Because I have no problem finishing and playing tons of games. So I don't. I'm not going to have any gaming related goals resolutions.
Have some
anything
resolutions
else,
about games that you don't normally play.
Yeah. Let's do the challenge.
Play Homeworld.
That's the
Play
thing.
Homeworld.
I mean, I don't mind. I love Tomo too.
True. We pick
okay,
a
can I do that
game
challenge?
each for each other, and then.
You know what? Let's do that. And then
What for us?
gift
Or just the two of you?
each other that game on their birthday.
Must be feasible lah.
Don't need.
Like,
We can do it now. You can start.
Wait. What do you mean feasible? How do you define feasible? I'm not gonna give you Witcher 3, for example.
you give me
That's
like
what it is.
Sekiro is like, I mean,
On story mode
Eh.
difficulty.
yeah, I will still like not be able to do it.
No,
I think you give me Sekiro, you gotta wire me like $500 at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
I throw my PlayStation out the window.
No, man. Sekiro is like once you get into it, you're like it gets your hooks into you. Okay, no, I won't give you guys Sekiro. Like, okay, I think obviously we will try to give each other games that like the other person we trust that will fit that person's
Okay.
taste.
Okay.
Like it's not gonna like be like I'm not gonna give like if I give Chris, I'm not gonna give Chris a CRPG either, right? Because that's a game that he's definitely gonna be one to play.
Because I probably already played it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Let's do this. Okay. Based on mine, I will give a game to Quan. Quan will give a game to Marv. Marv will give a game to Chris, and Chris will give a game to me.
Mom's just gonna give me a horror game. This is a terrible pairing. You just don't want to give you a horror game.
Okay.
Okay. To be fair, I've played many of the horror games that Marv has told me to play.
We go the other way around. Okay, why don't I give to Chu?
Quan? Oh, you give to me?
Yeah.
Okay. So wait. So, Marv gives to me. I give to Quan, and Quan gives to Chris.
Yeah, and Chris gives to me.
Quan is just gonna give Chris Space Marine too.
No, you
No, I
have
don't
to
think that lah. I mean, it's based on
okay, I think
only,
we should-
I'm only
we
gonna
should-
get it like.
challenge the
Yeah.
person so that the game is something out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not too out of their comfort zone.
I already know what I'm gonna give Chris. Yep, Ken.
Wow. I'm slightly,
Okay, you cannot give
I'm
him
slightly
Homo
concerned
3.
now.
You cannot give him Homo 3.
Yeah,
okay?
I won't give him more. Obviously not. He already has it. There's
Yeah,
no
I
point
already got
giving
Homo
it.
3, so please don't give me Homo 3.
Are we gonna do it now, or are you get some time to think about it?
I mean, I can do it now.
Okay, what's yours? So we can approve it or disapprove it.
If you know what it is, just tell me now lah. Just go and
Yeah.
just get it over with.
Marvel Midnight Suns. It's up your alley. But it's different enough, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, alright.
By the way, Chris, do you have it yet?
No, I don't. Wait, hold on. Let me
It's
check.
coming out in the Humble Bundle next year.
Let
It's
me
coming out in
check
January.
it.
I can
And
see,
my-
right?
it was-
Whether
Okay, wait. The goal is
That's why I didn't buy
No,
it.
I don't
complete
have
the
it.
game. The goal is to
I don't have
complete the game, right?
yeah, the goal is
complete the
complete
goal is to complete the game.
Okay.
I don't have it. I
You
don't have it.
complete
myself.
Marvel Midnight Suns? Ian Kwan.
No, I didn't complete.
Well,
I did do 17 hours though, so it's not bad.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not. Dang. I don't actually even want to give. Who am I giving? I'm giving Quan. Oh, that's tough.
Mm.
I don't
Yeah,
even want to give
that's-
you.
That's pretty
Yeah,
tough. Too.
I don't want to like. I feel like I should give you like Yakuza 0
That's not good.
because it was like one of the best games I played this year.
You gotta
Because
read the
I-
room, bro. You gotta read the room.
Yeah, that's the thing is that like I think it's good, but I think he will bounce off pretty hard of it.
I think I'm the hardest person to give
Okay, why
this,
don't
this
you-
challenge. the hardest.
You think about it. You can tell
Yeah,
him on
yeah.
WhatsApp, and then we will reveal it on the next episode.
Yeah.
But
Can you imagine if I give him a game like Subnautica or something?
I can give you yours.
No, he definitely cannot play Subnautica.
Chris, do you have mine? Or do you need to think about it?
I'll need to think about it.
Okay, you think about it. I'll give Ian a
Yeah.
choice. I'll give
You
a
have mine
choice.
already?
Yes, I'll give you a choice. So you either
Why?
complete Dead Space
No.
or you complete Alien Isolation.
Walao.
Oh, that's easy. Dead Space.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would agree also. Like,
because
if I had
okay,
to choose
the
between the
reason
two.
is simple. I am empowered in Dead Space to kill things. I am not empowered to kill things.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
powerless.
I agree.
So I will definitely like. I already have Dead Space installed on my computer because of Game Pass, so I will
Yeah.
play Dead Space.
I mean, they're both
That's-
good in their own rights, lah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I. Okay. So the rest. No. Okay. I know what I'm going to give Quan already. Quan, you get to play Dave the Diver.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, you mean Ian hasn't played Dave the Diver?
Of course not. No.
It is the
Wait, Dave the
freaking
Diver's
good game,
amazing.
man.
I think you should add a caveat to it on your Steam Deck.
What, guys?
No, it is the perfect game for the
Yes.
Steam
Dave
Deck.
the
It's the
Diver's better on
perfect
Steam Deck
game
than on
on
anyway.
yeah.
I thought the idea was so that I can finish the game. This is not
Bro,
like
Trust me.
Trust me,
Play
yeah.
it when you have BBE in your hands.
It runs really well on the Steam Deck. It's perfect for the Steam Deck.
It's better on the Steam
Actually,
Deck.
maybe on a second thought, maybe
Yes.
don't play it with her.
And it's also not a very long game.
the casual single. I'm
You can
a.
complete it in about
It's
maybe
it's
30
Oh, I
hours.
run a sushi
Yeah.
restaurant. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's really, really good.
Wait, you don't know the concept. You didn't know the concept of Dave the Diver?
No
Oh,
idea.
bro, it's so good. It's so addictive.
I've only
it's such
been playing it exclusively on my deck. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Chris
Can
is
try
gonna
this.
give you Chris is gonna give you a CRPG. I know it.
Probably.
I can
No
feel it
lah,
in my bone.
no.
Marv will not finish the
Yeah, I'm not
RPG.
bounce off it. I'll need to think about something. If it was so simple, I would just say just go and complete BG. It's not that simple. I'll think about it. I need some time.
Complete BG3
I mean, he already
when
technically
none
wants
of you
to play
here have
BG3.
actually completed BG3.
Yeah. You know, like BG3, I'll definitely complete it at some point. But like, no, like,
Yes,
I
how
won't give you a CRPG unless it's like unless it's like a shorter or like a slightly different kind of CRPG. Then maybe I need to think about it.
All of them are damn long. Yeah.
No, lah, not true.
Yeah, but to be fair, most CRPGs are quite
Most
long.
US
Like,
are quite long, lah, but there are some that are not that bad.
yeah. Well, okay.
Alright.
Okay, so for right now, this is I mean, if you guys have any more news, actually let me know. But for right now, Marv, I will play Dead Space.
Nice.
Juan will play Dave the Diver. This is good. They're all cheap games. Chris will play Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Okay.
And Marv will get his on will play BG3. No, just kidding. Marv will play
Marvel Midnight Suns is that team battler thing like XCOM style. It's a
Yeah.
tactical.
It's called with a
Cards.
with a deck.
Card
Yeah.
system, yeah.
With a deck. They have a
Okay.
deck. They have a deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a little bit
I
of
have to look into it.
RPG romancing thing. That's the part that will irritate you.
No, but you can
Wait, I
skip
like
all of that,
RPG
right?
romances.
Can you skip all of that? Not when it's done poorly,
you
bro.
you don't need to. You can skip it, lah. I think you can avoid a lot of this. Yeah.
Not when the writing's amateurish, so you probably don't want to do that.
Oh, dear.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we hit the 2 hour mark already. Thanks guys for coming. It was really fun. So this means that because you're here for the New Year's, you're here for the 2020 wrap up, means you'll be here for the 2024 wrap up as well, where we review your New Year's resolution. Thank you guys and for everybody who's listening. As usual, follow us on our Instagram, on Twitch, and on Facebook. And we'll see you guys next time on the 2 Gamer Dads podcast. See ya.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Thanks, guys.